Hey squids, this is my CRF250l rally. I don't ride it all that much. And the last time I rode it, the fan housing melted, the whole housing. So I have to fix that. I just ordered a new fan, and today I'm going to remove all of this and attempt to remove the fan. I can't really get it through here. There's two bolts holding it together, so I'm going to remove this plastic. And I believe that it's just this side that needs to come out. So let's get started on this. Remove this one first. This is actually the first time I've ever really worked on this bike. When I first got this, I thought, man, I'm gonna ride the living crap out of this. And it turns out, you know, small dual sport is not that useful around this metropolitan area, at least the East Coast. Same size, I believe 6mm. There seems to be two. Looks like it's just binding here, so there we go. So now, should be able to slide this. So now we just have wires in the way. Inside of here, there's the switch for the headlight, and it's a little bit tricky because I've never removed this, but disconnected the headlight, and then there's another one here. You push in here and slide it out. Okay, there we go. So there's a tab, you just kind of push it back, and now I should be able to slide the plastic out. This is what I removed. There's this connector, and then there's this one. This one sits on here. Actually, the other side, it gets clipped onto here. It's a little bit rough to remove, but now we have access to what we need. And this is what happened to the fan. You can see this is all melted. So we need to start pulling this out. So there's two screws here, two 10mm, 110 here. Hopefully these tabs are right for the fan I bought. Let's pull this out. Yeah, there is another 10mm very well hidden back there. There we go, finally. And now let's pull this out. Now you have a hose here. The hose belongs on the radiator, but it's easy to unclip it, and there you go. Let's look at this. So, this is the stock one. And you see it completely melted here. This is not something I've ever seen on a bike. Normally Hondas, they don't have these issues. And this entire housing melted. Don't know exactly what happened. I wonder if it's like some sort of short. But I have a new fan, but we do have a problem. So this is a fan I bought, I believe it was like $10. They do make one that's got a temperature sensor. This one uses a different connector. So what I could do is I could remove the wires here and resolder them here. But I think what I'm going to do is just cut the wire and then just put it on this one. I think that's probably like the easiest thing. And I don't think I can use this housing because see, this one's got 3, this one's got 2. Also going to lose this little tab for making things nice and neat, unfortunately. We're going to use these types of connectors. I'm just going to put a blade connector and then this, and then I'm going to seal it with some electrical tape. Hopefully that's going to work out. Hey, need this much. And we're just going to attach this like this. I'm going to cut too much. There we go. Finally. Twist it like this, and now you just got to pick which you want. Give it a tug. And so this is going to go like this. And then give it a good tug here. Make sure that right in the middle, and then connect it and run the bike and see if the fan will come on. So that's what I'm going to do before I put it on. But one thing I did is I connected these wires because I wanted to make sure maybe the fan won't work with it. So I have it all connected, and I'm just going to heat up the bike to see if the fan kicks in. If it's not that, I'm going to check the fuses. It took a while for the fan to kick in, but it finally did. So what I'm going to do is remove all of this stuff. And I put the tape, so we're ready to start putting this back onto the slot. Because I just ran the bike. It's not too hot though. And before I tighten that, I'm going to make sure that one is much tighter. So right here, I want to see if it will. We'll hold it, and it will. Just fine. Look at that. Perfect. That's easier. Perfect. Now let's connect everything, and we're ready to put it all together. That's pretty much how you replace a fan on a CRF250l rally. And not exactly sure what happened, but I think is when I was riding off-road, it must have gotten damaged that way. This fan is working great. I got it from AliExpress. It's a little bit lower quality, I have to admit, but you know, this I think from Yamaha is like $100 something. That was $20, so that's a no-brainer. But the bike doesn't get hot. It works out really well. So if you like this video and you thought it was educational, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It really helps out the algorithm. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.